Alright, we're here at the final day of the DreamHack Open with Kaz, who went out in the round of 16 to SortOf. What happened in the games?
Versus SortOf, he only back from Korea. He have very unique style. I didn't meet this style in Europe and even in Korea, so this was unusual for me. First game I won, but I was doing like pretty standard stuff. But second and third game I was trying to adapt to his style and make it more comfortable for me in game, but I make too many things, so I shall just play standard, and I think I will get more chances to win, but I know I just played too many with my mind.
What was unique about his style? Was it the upgraded links into straight ultralisks that Linux did, or?
No, he using like very long tier 2 units, many bandlinks and Hydra. It is very big DPS and it is good for defense and counter attacks, but it is so many times when you just can come and kill him, because it is not safe in many stage of the game. So even in the late it is pretty shit. Hydra is good, but when you have a lot of marines and a lot of bio, it is useless. I just didn't do my normally timings, so I just mess up a lot in that game. Then in some games, in late game, he just make a lot of ultra because I mess up in my pushes. So
overall, TVC in hardest form right now seems to favor Terrans quite a bit, but do you think that Koreans are figuring it out? Like life in general seems to have a very solid style against the Terran.
I don't know about favor of Terrans. It is all about time. In Windows Liberty, first 3 months, every Zerg was crying about balance. And then after half of year after, every Zerg just dominate every turn, and you see last year of Windows Liberty, Zerg was just unbeatable. Any turn can't win Zerg. And right now also you see only 2 turns in playoff and a lot of Zergs, so I can say about favor of Terran in this matchup. Sure, right now it is good for Terran, but Zergs started to adapt to every style. But good, what Terran have a lot of style to play. He have mines, hellbots, 2 new units, what is pretty useful. So we have a lot of choices and a lot of builds, and it is good for use. We just need to find our game, our style.
Looking overall at your tournament performance, and maybe it's not really unique to you since non-Koreans seem to do very well in the group stages, but you managed to defeat Liquid Hero 2-0 in the final group stages, I believe. Is there something about his style that you kind of found out or such? Does he do risky? Did he play risky and you just abused that fact with the added mobility of the?
I didn't know his style. I didn't meet him long time, and I just played my standard game and he too. This was 2 macro games and I just win. I am very good versus Protoss, I think, in HOTS. I win every Protoss in my second group stage and third with 2-0 scores, so I feel okay with Protosses. And Koreans not so much better right now than foreigners, and everyone who you ask just say like in HOTS foreigners doing much better than in Windows Liberty. I don't know why, maybe it is just because not time what Koreans had to improve. But right now foreigners have a very good chances to do well in tournaments. Just these tournaments, when you see a second group stage and like 70% from the invite players are Koreans, sure they will be do good because there is a lot of good players, but I don't know.
Okay then. Looking forward then, you're invited to the WCS Premier, correct?
Yes, my group will be play next one, I think 2nd of May.
Okay then.
I play versus TLO, and second match it is Naniva versus Shuttle, Korean player. Very tough group. And TLO is in very good shape. I think right now he is one of the best Zerg in Europe, maybe best one, because his style always unpredictable and he doing really well.
Just like a question of interest, given that you said that his style is unpredictable, I'd say that you're more of a solid player, like you have a solid style overall, given the fact that you've grinded out so many games and you've developed your own kind of fortified style. Do you think it's hard to, do you think that works as a detriment to you, as you're kind of like prepared, you try to prepare for a lot of things, and then if he prepares something completely different from what you're prepared for, you just topple over, like?
Yeah, I think it is my problem. I need to be, sometimes I just need to keep all my sync out and make some all-in or some difficult stuff also, and it is surprise opponent as well. So maybe I will be prepared something. I'm not sure yet. Right now I am very confident in my style, in my build orders. I just need to play well. In this DreamHack I didn't play well the second day, but I know my mistakes, I get some lessons, so I will do well next time.
Okay, well that's pretty much everything I had to ask you. Any final shoutouts?
Big thank you to my team and our sponsors, they're doing great, support me and my teammates. Thank you for them. To all my fans who support me, that's pretty nice, and I will try my best next time, so see you.
Okay, thanks for the interview.